In today's video, we're going to be covering why helium hit all-time high around or probably more than $52. And we can be so bullish about it. Also, if you have some HNTs and you are waiting for the price to go up and up, why don't you stake it? That will give you passive income. And there are two ways to do that. There could be a third way. I only know two, which is in exchanges and some companies that are part of the ecosystem of Helium, which I'll be showing you, of course. So my name is Eddie and welcome to my channel. This is not a financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So before we talk about why Helium is increasing in price, we have to understand the whole formula of how this works. First of all, Helium decided to go into the blockchain technology back in 2017 after they saw the hype that crypto was getting, especially Bitcoin. So they studied how Bitcoin functions and they said we'll have the same concept with Helium. So they said we will not have HNTs. For people to have HNTs, they need to buy these hotspots and they start mining. So the proof of coverage will mine the HNT. Otherwise, there are no HNTs in the market. The second part they copied from Bitcoin is the halving. So the halving in Bitcoin is 4 years. They did it in Helium for 2 years. Also a market cap. So in Bitcoin is 21 million. In Helium is 223 million HNTs to be mined over the coming years. Also, there is staking. So if you stake your HNTs, it will help increase the price of HNT in a way that if the exchanges start investors, they want to buy, and these HNTs are not available in the exchanges, it's only staked. The more people stake their money, the less availability of HNTs in the market, and that can drive the price of HNT. Another fact, there are certain burning mechanisms within the system, and that means you deploy hotspots that will definitely burn some HNT, and therefore scarcity becomes the game, and that's the whole game of the supply and demand. Another big factor is whoever is going to be able to bring a network for IoTs is going to be one of the biggest beneficiaries. The IoTs are needed because governments, cities, environment all need IoTs, but what we need is a network. So Helium has gone from the proof of concept to now proof of actually having this big network. And now we're talking about close to 300,000 hotspots, I think over 144 countries, 15,000 cities. I mean, it is crazy the growth of this network. Another factor that comes in, the partnership with FreedomFi and Dish Network. Now this is going to be big news. It's already big news, but I think it will make this network even bigger and bigger. So Helium tweeted a very bold statement yesterday. Sheep, call it yesterday's news. HNT is in. Now this is a serious and bold statement. And what I can tell from this tweet is Helium, they know something in the back end is happening and they know it's big. Otherwise they would not post this bold statement. And here when we talked about the network, how big is the network, who can prove himself, like whatever company it is. Here we can see the Helium network is the biggest real world blockchain thanks to you. Over the past month, an average of 1.5 plus hotspots have come online per minute to provide coverage and mine. And we can see here close to 300,000 in 105 countries, 24,000 cities. So we have achieved this growth. So this is posted 2 hours ago. We've partnered with Open 5G and Dish to help bring Helium 5G coverage to the people. So they're moving on the 5G, they're moving on the scalability. And so far the security, there has been no issues so far. Also here, this is Noah Kagan. He asked some crypto millionaires how to invest $5,000.
Actively trade this stuff, you will get chopped up. Your emotions will screw with you. We are very public about Solana and Helium in particular. I can't recommend you go buy them, but if you do your research and like them, then go buy them.
I would say put it 100 times faster. The one sentence pitch is that Helium is replacing what Verizon does, but what they're really doing is they're allowing people to buy these hotspots, which are these little square, like the size of a Mac Mini, and you connect it to your Wi-Fi, and then that broadcasts a signal throughout your neighborhood, and you earn some HNT. There's just like inflation, and there is HNT being printed, but it goes to people that are actually like.
So the point here is this guy was interviewing or talking to these millionaires and asking them. So two of them, I think, or three of them, were talking all about Solana and Helium. And you must say, like, hey, they know something, right? But the reality is, this is a network that is needed by governments. A network needed by the environment. Network is needed by cities. It will make our life way better, easier, because it's going to automate stuff. Because IoTs are the future. And whoever is going to build this network, whoever is going to build it faster, reliable, secured, scalable, is the winner. And Helium, from what we saw and read on Twitter and this YouTube, is on the right track. And that means only one thing: it will attract investments, it will attract people to buy in these hotspots and just grow to the moon. I don't like to say the moon, but this is where this is going. So I'm burning HNTs. So there's scarcity kind of thing, and supply and demand is there. There is attraction. There is need. There is what else is there? Like, I can't. There's so many stuff that it's crazy how this helium thing is gonna work. And think about it. Why I always recommend people do not sell your HNTs, because I remember one of the YouTubers, I forgot his name, he used to mine HNT back in the day, and he used to sell them for 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents. And then guess what? Now he's probably crying because he missed on 250x. And they used to mine back in the day here 10,000 HNT a month. So imagine today you would be making what today 50, $500,000 a month, while you used to sell them for what, 2,000, 1,000, $3,000 a month. So I'm not telling you not to sell. I'm telling you, if you don't need HNT today, if you don't need that money, just stake them, which will be the next part of this video. And talking about all of these guys that they mentioned in this video, they're not the only ones they're talking about. Coin Bureau already mentioned Solana, so not Solana, Helium, Cryptos Are Us keeps talking very positively. So these guys, they're not just pump and dump channels. These are really important channels that you should follow and understand more about crypto. So let's talk about the passive income from staking your HNT. Now, your HNTs can be either staked on an exchange like Binance, you will get rewards, or you can join any of these companies that are part of the ecosystem of Helium. Now, doesn't mean that's part of Helium that Helium will guarantee the results. So you need to do your own research for both. I think if you have less than 10 HNT or 20 HNT, I think you're better off with an exchange. But if you have more than that, then you have to check all these companies that provide staking within the ecosystem. Some of them have calculators, so you can do your own calculation ahead of time, so you see what's going to happen, or you can reach out to their Discord and discuss it with them. So let's go to the first one, which is Binance. What you're going to do is you're going to click on Wallet, then click on Earn, then you're going to come to this page. Here, you're going to go to Binance Staking Products. Click on this, display available only, and then click on all the products. You can come down here till you find HNT, and you can see they're offering you 5.12, and you can choose 30, 60, and 90 days, and then click on stake and go from there. Now, the Helium ecosystem, you can see here there are many companies that offer the staking pools. So what you need to do is, in case if you have, I'm sure that you have less than 10,000 HNTs, so you need something that says yes to pooling. So if you go here, the most famous one is Helium staking. The second most interesting is Vanager. Now Vanager, according to their calculator, you will get twice as much of what Helium staking. However, Vanagers, I tried to reach out to them in the Discord, they were quite dead in there. So I don't know if it's a good place or not. So you need to do your own research or reach out to them and start, discussing with them as what's going on with your project. Can I stake? What are the terms? What are the penalties if I want to unstake? What are all this stuff? But if you want to go with Helium staking, I think it's more solid company. So if you click on that website, you can see the staking calculator here, and just click on this one and click on this one and this one. So all you need to do is, if let's say I'm going to put 10 HNT, calculate, I'm going to click on this one as well. So you can see daily earnings, weekly earnings, monthly and yearly earnings. So they give you better earnings than whatever. So HNTs, after 1 year, you're going to get 0.7. So I know it's not much, it's almost 7%. And these are deducting all the costs and fees. But if I go to Vanager and click on partial stake, if you take this to make it 10, is it 1203? I don't remember. Let's say 1203 estimate. Well, they're saying they're going to give you 3 HNTs and then service fee and server cost. So the total value, you'll get 3 HNTs. So it's pretty impressive. So you have to do your own research on this part. Reach out to them in Discord, try to discuss it with them. What's going on? Is this solid? Contact people in there, ask team members, what is the benefits? Why is this giving me 3 HNTs versus 0.7? Is it safer? Whatever. You just do your own research. If you're planning to go with Helium staking, then I'm going to give you a code that Modo Tech already did, which is fantastic. Thank you, Modo. He already reached out to the Helium staking team and he got a 25% off. So I'm going to leave the link in the description in case you want to go with that path. So the point is you can earn passive income. Now, if you're going to ask me which one is better, there's no suit that fits all. It's like there are some restrictions there are some restrictions in Binance, there are some penalties in Binance, there's some penalties in the ecosystem of each company. So you need to do your own research and start to kind of build your own idea of which one will suit you better. I personally stake in Binance, and I'm thinking of going with Vanager if they respond to me, because I can see the benefits is way higher than Helium staking, but I want to make sure that it's more secured. At least if it's secured, then I'll be more happy with Vanager, because 0.7% versus 10 and versus 3 is a huge difference. Now with the Modo Tech 25% discount, I think that will increase your price or your rewards, and therefore I don't know how much the percentage will be, but you're getting 25% off the fee cost and transaction cost and all that stuff. In the end, Helium is growing, Helium is getting bigger. Helium is going to be the new sheep. That's not according to me, that's according to the Helium official tweet. We hope that it goes somewhere, because again, providing the network to the IoTs is important. It is really important. I know regulations are going to come to the crypto space and maybe shut down some of the projects, but Helium is not going anywhere. Helium is needed. Helium is not replacing any company. Helium is creating a network from scratch that governments, environment, everyone needs IoTs. It's like automating your home, but now you're just going and scaling up to a city, country. Therefore, I'm very bullish about this project, which is Helium, and you guys know me. I don't like to shill stuff because I own 2 hotspots. Who cares? I'm not someone influencer like a YouTuber. I'm just a regular guy. I'm enjoying my time, and I think this project is going to the moon. At least I hope so. It's the only project that I call this is going to the moon, to be honest. So let's see what's going to happen in the next few months with Helium, because the price prediction that I have, I don't want to reveal it because it's just a crazy number. And let's see. Even Helium now, they're claiming it's going to be the new ship. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bells and comment. What do you think about Helium? All right, we'll see you on the next video.